Welcome to Guitars and Bacon, back again doing another reaction video, and today we're checking out Juice WRLD's Unexplainable featuring the kid LAROI. Now before we get started, if you want to talk about music, gear, recording, want to hang out while I play video games, head on over to my live stream. I stream on Twitch every Tuesdays, Thursdays, links down in the description below. It's been a while since I've done a Juice WRLD reaction video. Now I was checking out my comments and saw one for Unexplainable, and hey, I thought I'd just check it out. Now this tune features the kid LAROI. I'm actually not familiar with him, but I guess we'll get a little bit more understanding as we go on through this video. The last tune that we reacted to was Midnight Hour, which you can check up here. I have zero idea if this is going to be something upbeat or if this is going to be something a bit more mellow. I'm guessing a bit more on the mellow side of things, but we'll see if how correct I am on that one. So let's get started.
Music doesn't come from your mind. It comes from your soul.
Time for all my crimes. Sitting here feeling so terrified. No one knows where the answer lies. How you gonna tell me what I gotta live without? And you know half the things that I live without. I highly doubt that you have the same things holding you down. This is me telling you, you would never understand. This is what they see from the outside looking in. Unexplainable.
I'm really digging the riff there, a little bit arpeggio from what I can hear there, and the intro to the tune itself. Music doesn't come from your mind, it comes from your soul. Kind of echoes a little bit of a sentiment that that the great Bill Hicks has actually mentioned in one of his skits about, like, play with your fucking heart. Great music is meant to make you feel, you know, not just be impressive for like the technical prowess on it. It's supposed to get you really fired up, really emotional, and that's, you know, that's the sign of what a great artist is, if they can tap into that emotion and let the listener actually feel that.
In the back of my head, there's something haunting. I know it wants me to end up lonely. I'm searching for my peace, somebody help me. Feels like I'm about to die slowly. I'm running around in my soul. It's been a couple years, still don't feel whole. At least I found home. She is all I know, so I will be damned if I let her go. Don't know what I need my life back to the way that it was. Nowadays I feel
I'd like to make a comment on the percussion side of things. I wish he would have used like an actual live drummer on this particular tune. I feel that the chorus would have had a lot more punch to it if there was like an actual drummer playing with the dynamics on it. The backing music itself is kind of going really stable, or it doesn't really have a lot of peaks and valleys. So I think it would have, I would have personally liked it if there was something more punchy about the chorus, because you can hear some certain parts of it like as if it was like leading to the chorus to give it more impact, but it kind of falls a bit short for me. I was hoping it could have a lot more like in your face kind of feeling or vibe when the chorus hits. and it'll probably give a lot more emphasis to the vocals at that time. Arpeggio seems to be just going up until the end, so interesting choice there. I guess it's more they kind of like use the music mostly as a platform for Juice, just to lay out the lyrics, I guess, on this particular track. So.
You will never understand. This is what they see from the outside looking in. Unexplainable, unexplainable, unexplainable. Even if you look again, even if you look again, even if you look again, yeah, even if you look again.
The riff really did go from start to finish. I liked how, like, almost everything faded off except for that riff. It still kept on going until the end, even though the other instruments kind of toned down after that. Has a nice, cool effect on that. Yeah, let's check out the lyrics. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to quite catch a lot of the lyrics while Juice was singing at that time. So let's see what it's about. It says, Unexplainable. Juice WRLD recruits the Kid LAROI, his mentee, for a track on their struggles with relationships, personal demons, and drugs. Previewed by Juice on the 7th of August 2019, before the Kid LAROI added his verse. Okay. The new version featured a full-length remaster when leaked in the early months of 2020. The entire track leaked on 2020, July 7th. But it is currently unclear if the track will ever see an official release. Okay, let's take a look at what the verses are calling. Yep, and there we go. Pretty cool one. Music doesn't come from your mind, it comes from your soul. Served my time for all my crimes, sitting here feeling so terrified. No one knows where the answer lies. How you gonna tell me what I gotta live without when you don't know half the things that I live without? I highly doubt that you have the same things holding you down. It sounds like a retaliation or a rebuttal. Some people kind of like force their ideals on someone, like this is what you got to do to live. This is what you got to do, and sometimes, you know, the only person that actually knows what you need is yourself. So I guess that's kind of like mirroring that sentiment. I highly doubt that you have the same things holding you down. So yeah, it's because we're all different. You know, you can't really have like just one roadmap for everyone to follow. Everyone's kind of like dealing with different things. Even though we're all having our own demons to deal with, it's pretty much unique to our own character and their own personality. So, chorus goes with Juice. This is me telling you, you would never understand. Things ain't what they seem from the outside looking in. Unexplainable, even if you look again. Yeah, so that's pretty much true. Like, yeah, you can't really understand, even though you know, some people think they do, just because they had a little bit of a similar experience sometimes, even, or even say you're in the same relationship. The perspective of your partner is actually different sometimes from yourself. So even if yeah, like, this is me telling you, you would never understand. Things ain't what they seem from the outside looking in. So it's all different from the one who's actually experiencing things. In the back of my head, there's something haunting. I know it wants me to end up lonely. I'm searching for my peace. Somebody help me. Feels like I'm about to die slowly. Yeah, this feels like something who's experiencing depression is probably going through without. You know, yeah, you feel like your own mind wants you to be just alone by yourself, and like that's tough. He explains it quite poetically, and it's terrifying to be able to be in that particular headspace. It's because you never know what you might do. I'm searching for my peace. Somebody help me. It's pretty much a cry for help. It feels like I'm about to die slowly. Oh, running around in my soul. It's been a couple of years. Still don't feel whole. Wow. Okay. At least I found home. She's all I know. So I'll be damned if I let her go. Yeah. Yeah. Some people who actually experience a relationship sometimes during a difficult time in their life sometimes feel that significant other tends to lift them up, gives them a little bit of a better support system in a way. So yeah, some people, it's very difficult for them to let them go sometimes. Although, yeah, and on the cases that like a breakup happens, it can be pretty devastating for the person who's actually experiencing depression at that time, or who's experiencing some emotional turmoil. And the Kid LAROI adds, "You don't know what I need my life back to the way that it was. Nowadays I feel alone." Okay, yeah, it's like sometimes it's tough for people to like, especially if you're young and you haven't had a lot of relationships yet. You sometimes feel like you can't live without a certain someone or your partner or your significant other, so you'd end up braving the relationship even though it's kind of toxic for you. So Kid LAROI singing this part, like, "You don't know what I need my life," that's a very strong sentiment, or that's a very strong headspace to have. It seems to me like you're trying to fight your way back, because you know that you need your life even though without that person. That's a good mentality to have if you feel like your relationship's being a lot more stressful for you than what it is. Nowadays I feel alone. Said I didn't have shit, but I had my friends. Cool friends, definitely lean on to them. You know, troubles like them, an outside perspective from your friends giving you advice on difficulties can really help you out in the long run. Looking at this from a perspective of a toxic relationship, sometimes you don't know when you're supposed to stop, and you need like someone you can trust to actually give you that advice, and someone that's not part of the equation that's giving you the toxicity. Now I just don't really know what to on what to spend. It's always so wrong in my head, thinking about what I should have said, could have, would have, should have. Regret is pretty much it. Done it all. In my room with nothing but these walls. Thrill is something I can't control. These demons taking over my soul. I can feel it. I can. And then the chorus. This is pretty much perspective of someone who's struggling with emotional demons, from what I can see as well. And yeah, the song kind of mirrors, at least for me, my interpretation of it is more on relationships and like your struggle within it. And then Kid LAROI adds something along the lines of, like, you already know that you're not supposed to be there, and that you're not worthless. Like, you actually have friends that do care about you. So that's a good mentality to have. I've definitely keep that in the back of your mind for those who are experiencing tough times in life. Yeah, you do have friends. There are people who actually care about you, and it's okay to be single or not in a relationship if that makes you healthier mentally, emotionally, and physically. Definitely go with that. This is very, very awesomely written. I guess the music really does make it more so that the lyrics itself is heard. But yep, just from a song and listener point of view, like from what kind of music background that I like, yeah, I would have loved it if there was an actual physical drummer instead of like the same beat, just holding the fourth till the end. Yeah, I would have really loved something dynamic for the chorus, like cymbals just being smashed before it comes in, or a nice build up or a fill to land on that chorus. Would have been really, really awesome. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon to be one of the first people to see new content when it's out. And one more reminder, if you want to talk about music, gear, recording, want to hang out while I play video games, head on over to my live stream. I stream on Twitch every Tuesdays, Thursdays. Links down in the description below. Once again, thanks for tuning in to Guitars and Bacon. See ya. Uh-oh. Oh, gotcha. Hey, got him. Hey, good backup.